Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Mildred's Making Something, where I do planner related videos and will soon be doing craft videos as well. Here is my planner for last week, and I'll do a quick review. Just have to get there. I had a few things that were rescheduled, including the fitting for my wedding gown. The foundation garments won't be coming in until this week, so I had to shift things, and I'm going to be out of town, so I believe it's the 14th that I will be going in. Just checking my weight from last week, I did go up a little bit, but right now I'm really more concentrating on maintaining being somewhere around 260 so that I don't need to have a second set of emergency alterations before my wedding. So that's my current plan. Then I just take a moment to add a couple of things in which I've sped up for keeping the video at a good pace. Now onto this week's layout. I've sped this up a lot because it took me well over an hour to do this. So I'm doing a combination of things. This is one of my Geek Week planner layouts, and I am doing a color challenge from Johanna, and this week's colors are red and green. So I went with Super Mario Brothers. Now, unfortunately, I had a very difficult time in finding appropriate stickers, at least particularly in the size and quantities of what I was looking for. So I had gone to Party City to pick up a birthday favor pack that I had seen online that should have had like a couple sets of stickers, but I couldn't find it. I didn't even find a spot on the display for where it would be. So what I ended up doing was kludging together basically anything they had Super Mario related. So I had picked up a set of thank you cards, which you can see me working with right now. I had taken out the Princess Peach on one of the cards to use as a element, and from that there was also stickers. Then I also picked up a couple little coloring books, and that's where the Mario and the Luigi that you see right there are from. And also and that's where the stars and the blocks come from. So it just took a while for me to get all the elements to where I wanted them to be with just a little bit of polish on them, like all the corner rounding and such. And now on to the layout setup. Now, because for the most part these are not actual stickers, I'm able to take some time to shift them from place to place, figure out where they're going to fit in the best without having to worry about whether or not I have to lift them back up off the paper with it because adhesive's in the way. I also take a moment to include one more element to try to balance out the four corners. And I take a lot of time moving things back and forth, particularly the blocks and the stars. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to be doing with them. So they are going to move back and forth quite a bit. Now when and also off screen, I'm going through my various and sundry stickers. I grab my little rainbow heart to try to find planner stickers that'll work with this the best. And I think I've end up touching every single one of my sticker books I have with me about 4 or 5 times before the end of the actual layout is finished. Now, because currently I'm in Western New York, I now have a suitcase that I put all of my planner stuff in, and it still spills over into a couple of boxes to manage all of it. Because I'm going back and forth between different places, it's like I need to be able to have my stuff with me to do my layouts when I'm on the road, but I just need to plan a little bit more ahead to which books I'm actually, sticker books and such, I'm actually bringing with me if I'm not going to be at home base. And so first I start putting down washi, and then I use the little tape dispenser, double-sided tape dispenser thing to start sticking things down. I love the quote that I found. If you can't read it, it says, "Don't be afraid to do something big." And the moment I saw that, I knew I just had to put it with the Power Up mushroom. It had to happen. So I end up with green washi on the bottom, red on the top, because Mario's name is usually the one people think of first and then Luigi. And I put the little Nintendo official sticker up in the corner to hide a ragged washi tape edge. I have definitely discovered that part of my setup for washi and other things is alright, if my edges aren't perfect, what can I cover it up with? And so you can see little bits of white washi tape trying to set out the area that I'm working in, so that I did that to try to keep myself from having everything off the screen, and I'm more successful at it than not, but I still have to work at that aspect of it because I was a theater major. I should be able to stay within the marks. I ended up doing quite a bit with that double-sided tape because particularly the stuff that's off of the cards, because those are actually cardstock and not just regular stickers or regular paper of some sort, I was being very, very careful to make sure that it all would stick together and not come up during the week. And for the next little bit, there's just a lot of back and forth going through, seeing what stickers I could use to tie in elements. I've got some hearts, I've got some stars that I use. And I'm also trying to make sure I'm incorporating some practical things as well. Put down my weight sticker for Sunday. Now, as you can see, once I get things set up and starting to pen, my week this week in terms of travel is just insane. I'm here in Western New York. On Thursday, we pick up one person from the airport and then almost immediately put me on a train east, and with a stop in Eastern New York, I then continue all the way to Boston, but I have to be back in the Albany area on Monday for a dentist appointment. So it's going to be very draining in terms of travel. I'm just going to slow the video down to a more normal speed at this point since I'm getting towards the end. Now there's a few things I'm doing related to the wedding while I'm out here, like sanding wood for the centerpieces, starting my hand fastening cord, and doing some of the things for the amenities baskets and such. And then travel, we had a game night scheduled, but after I did the layout, that was canceled, well, rescheduled, so that'll move. And I'm just taking a minute or so to clean up all the stuff because since I was using so much stuff from non-sticker sources, I had a lot of debris to work with. And just using one last sticker to tie it in, and I'm done. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next week. Thank you.